stream. Today we have lots of AMRAPs. It's Monday, so we're going to get our workout on. We'll go through them as we go. The first one's very leg heavy, and if you have a band like that looks something along the lines of this, that's going to be really useful for today. It's going to give us a little bit of thing. It's not essential. You might, if you don't have a band, want to increase the number of fire hydrants we do to somewhere around 20. Okay, to get the
these things are great. Like these are great for doing home workouts. Like what's the extra heavy one? The resistance on it.
I don't know.
It's 20 kilos, so that's a pretty significant
and these other
amount.
ones as well, like the giant.
I know they were sold out for a while, but I imagine they're back in.
These guys, look at this thing. This is they're awesome for doing.
They're a really good substitute for weights. And you can do a lot of stuff with them. So they're great if you can get a hold of these. Then.
One of the best things about them. So it's very, very difficult in body weight terms to do any pulling work. Like it's almost
that's
impossible.
why we haven't been doing any, because we've been trying to do workouts that let you not use any equipment.
Yeah, which is the goal, right? Because a lot of people don't have access to equipment or it was sold out. But the bands, they allow you to get that pulling movement. And there's just so much stuff that you can do with them. Like we're not sponsored by a band company in any way, shape or form. We got ours off Amazon, but they do make training a lot easier. You know, jiu-jitsu is so much about pulling.
And they come in.
They can be really useful.
They come in all different. I'm missing one, but they come in like all these different thicknesses. So this one's the light one, and this is 5 kilos, so like 7 to 11 pounds, which is great for like all those accessory muscles that you can't work really heavy stuff on. So if you can get yourself a set of these, the black one likes to grow legs and wander off, which is the one we're missing, but it's good.
Anyway, now that we've had a discussion about bands and how cool they are, let's start with a little bit of mobilization because it's Monday morning. Why not? And you might also notice that we've done some shed cosmetics, and the lump is now effectively gone as well.
The lump is gone.
Just took some trimming of the mats. Okay, guys. So roll those hips side to side. Actually, I haven't thought about it. I know a lot of people at the moment are buying mats and whatnot. If you buy puzzle mats, like similar to what we're using, nice idea. Similar to what we're using, you want to leave an expansion gap at least on 2 of the sides. Because they will like sink down, okay, and they can grow a lot and they cause bubbles. It's just a pain in the ass. Okay.
They also absorb a little bit of liquid, like moisture, so
onto your back. So
they get all bubbly.
Yeah, when you clean them, try to use as limited amount of liquid as possible. Just roll side to side. This is a little bit more dynamic. Oh, I got the pop. Good.
Finally. Yeah, I've been talking about the pop all morning.
Let's do some egg beating. I got really confused about this the other day. I couldn't figure out how to go the other direction.
You're not an ambi egg beater?
Yeah, well, no, it was just this one moment. And I was like, I couldn't, because I started off one way, and then I stopped, and I was like, oh, which way was it going? And then Lefty was like all over the place over here somewhere.
It had been so long since I drove the other day that I pulled out of the driveway that we're keeping the car in. I couldn't figure out which side of the road I was meant to be on, which was fine because there was nobody else on the road, but which was also a pain because I couldn't figure out which side of the road to be on because there was nobody else on the road. So I drove down the middle of the village street for like a good 2 or 3 minutes before I figured out which side to drive on. So that's the problem with driving on the wrong side of the road.
Well, technically, it's the correct side of the road.
Well, no, it was the middle of the road.
That's pretty bad. Nice.
That's not how I normally drive, guys.
That's how Chelsea normally drives.
It's not.
Okay, hips forwards.
And I figured it out, and it was all fine.
Okay, so when Chelsea and I were dating, I used to spend about half my time in the UK and half my time in the US. It got so confusing for driving. And
he would pull out onto the wrong side of the road in California traffic, and I'd just be like, please stop.
Yeah, it was funny. Let's switch from side to side. Okay, come up onto all fours. We'll do some groiners, and we'll add in a little bit of thoracic rotation.
I'm gonna stretch my ankles.
Good. Okay, let's do our lunge and then half splits. Just dropping between the two. Switch to the other side. Okay, so we're going to talk you through the exercise we go. So 10-minute AMRAP. The first one's pretty much 10 on everything. Some of it is 10 per side or 10 total. You can add weight to these if you want to. I'm probably going to add a little bit of weight to most of the exercises, but we have a single leg Romanian deadlift, which Chelsea's now going to demonstrate. Slight bend in the knee, going forwards, touching. Squeeze the glutes and hamstring as you come back up. You can do that with a weight as well. Any weight is going to add like a little bit of intensity, which is fine. So it doesn't need to be a big heavy thing. It's just going to increase it a little bit.
Jug of milk will do.
Jug of milk's good. Yeah, what was I carrying the other day? Oh, a can of fuel. I remember carrying a can of petrol. Man, it was after 20 minutes of walking, it was tough. Next one is sumo squats with a pulse.
Why didn't you just put it under the baby carriage?
I just wanted to keep it away from it. So sumo squat is your squat is legs nice and wide, feet slightly turned out, and it's very similar to the squat that we normally do with the pulse. So you're going to do 3, I'm assuming, and then up from there. Again, you can utilize a weight if you want to. I might use a weight on those. Skater squats, we do these quite regularly. So single leg, slide your leg, and then knee comes towards the ground. And then fire hydrants. Okay, so fire hydrants. You might want the band for this.
Want the band for this.
If you don't have a band, double up on this one. Okay, so band goes around the knees. Okay, and then all you're going to do from here, just lift it up out to the side. Try to keep your core strong. I'm going to go from there. Okay, so this is our workout for the day.
No, that's the first half.
That's the first half of the workout for the day. You see Chelsea and I doing kettlebells and all kinds of things as well. But let me set up my timer.
Are we happy with this camera situation?
I mean, you can change it around a little bit if you want to. You can turn it more towards me if you want. We've got a lovely plug socket in the background if you guys want to see the plug socket. There you go. Lovely. Okay. As you can see, we're totes on top of it today.
You have to go look at how the baby's sleeping.
Okay, one second.
And I'll do a dramatic reenactment in a second here.
Oh my God, can you even reenact that? Butt in the air like that. The butt is actually up in the air. It's very exciting. Anyway. Okay, so what was first? Romanian deadlifts, right? Okay, we're going to go 10-second countdown. Timer's at the back if you want to check it out. Here we go. So it's 10 of these.
10 per side, or is this just 10 total?
10 per side. Of course, if you're using a weight, you can adjust this down depending on your weight.
Try not to drop it on your toes.
Yeah, don't drop it on your toes. Control it down, and then you can power up through the...
I still see the lump.
It's still there a little bit. Good, what was next? Sumo squats, right?
Sumo squats.
Let's add in some arms as well. Oh man, this is cold kettlebell. Okay, after that. Oh, skate squats. This is 5 per side, right?
Yeah. These are good for your guard pulls, shots, all that stuff. So do we have a match for this weekend?
No. Anybody wants to break down a match? Let us know.
Do you want the other bands to add?
That's fine. Oh, 1 round done in 2 minutes. I'm struggling with my balance today.
Well, that's the biscotti you've been eating.
But yeah.
Tom decided yesterday that he had to have biscotti after we had gone to the store.
I couldn't find any at the store. I didn't have to have biscotti.
I mean, it seemed like you did.
I wanted biscotti. I couldn't find biscotti. Chelsea asked me if she, or told me she could make some. And she made an excellent biscotti. If you'd like to see a picture, it's presently on my story. Whew. 2 rounds done. My glutes are firing. Means my butt's hurting.
Yeah, the band really makes those much tougher.
It was exhausting.
You're not entertaining people.
Sorry. The weight's making it harder.
Whoop.
Oh.
I'm in trouble with my left leg today. The balance is all off.
Entertain the people. Oh, I don't know. I can't.
Your knee has to go behind your foot. It's like a skater. Have you never seen a skater like kick behind their leg?
That was an important detail.
I figured it was self-explanatory in the name.
You could be talking about see, I assume skater. Thinking like a skateboarder.
Why?
Because that's what I think of a skater as.
Yes, but what does a skateboarder do that looks even remotely like that?
The kick off the board. If you want to see something really cool, I saw this the other day. Check out Tony Hawk's first time he did the 900 at X Games. Very cool.
Hey, do you remember that documentary we watched?
Yeah.
Do you remember what it was called? There was a great documentary on the US Netflix. It might be on the UK Netflix, but...
It wasn't Dogtown and the Zephyr Boys, was it?
Don't think so. Anyway, there's a great documentary about early skating in the 80s, 70s, and 80s.
Yeah, it's like the culture of it. It's very, very cool.
I forgot my skater squats.
3 rounds.
That was a great documentary. Every once in a while, you find one of those documentaries on a totally random subject that's really great. That's one of them. More than 5.
Two minutes left. We also watched, what was it, Cosmos, right?
Yeah.
Wow. That's mind-blowing.
Well, what did we watch before that? The Universe.
Yeah, I think Cosmos was way more mind-blowing.
Yeah, well, that's a remake of the Carl Sagan.
Yeah, if you check it out, man, crazy pants. Particularly the year, right?
People who haven't seen it have no idea what you're talking about.
The universe is a year, man. Whew. Should check it out anyway.
It's on Disney Plus. The Universe is on Netflix.
Yeah. Also very cool. Space people. Oh, 4 rounds then. Four and 20. So I'm going to end mine at
4 rounds.
4 rounds exactly for Charles.
I couldn't get the band off fast enough to do any more. All right, let me find that documentary.
So we've obviously, we weren't going super fast, but
That's
when you
not
start
the purpose
to,
of that.
when you start to add in more weight, you're going to slow down anyway. Okay, and that's fine. That's
Maybe
fine.
it was Dogtown.
Dogtown's a great documentary anyway. We'll do some research. But yeah, so you're going to slow down a little bit anyway. That's just the nature of adding weight or adding resistance. It's fine. Doesn't mean you're not getting a bad workout. The next bit is going to be a little bit more cheeky. Okay, we have sprawls for 10, double legs or shots for 10. Russian twists. Now, I had a question about the Russian twists. Is that 15 per side or 15 in total?
Per side.
That is 15 per side, so 30 in total. And then Supermans are 20 in total. We've done these multiple times, so you guys should have a good understanding of what the exercises are.
Who wrote this? This is terrible.
You did. This one was you. Okay, guys, so again, it's a 10-minute AMRAP. Go through it one more time. 10 sprawls, 10 double legs.
No. You're
10
clearly
shots.
not reading. It's 5 shots.
Oh.
10 sprawls, 15 twists, and it's easy. It's 5, 10, 15, 20.
5,
okay,
10,
guys?
15, 20. I got this wrong. So we got 5 sprawls.
No, 5 shots.
5
10
shots,
sprawls.
10 sprawls, 15 Russian twists per side, and then 20 Supermans. Okay. Chelsea just wrote it wrong in her book, and then I copied it out of the book.
There's even an arrow that switches them. Okay, so I don't want to hear about it. Tom just can't read.
Yeah. Okay. So, 1 second.
Is that your? So whenever Tom and his dad get together for any kind of DIY project, it's like that scene in which Lord of the Rings is that? The second
The
one?
first one, I think. Oh, second one, yeah, with the Ents.
With the Ents, the Ent moot, where like they get together and they talk for 40 minutes, and then they're like, "We've decided that we're going to do the project."
Yeah.
It's like.
Chelsea's going to the store.
I'm leaving.
Okay, guys, we're going to get through the workout. So 5 shots, 10 sprawls, 15 Russian twists, 20 Supermans, 10 minutes. As many rounds as possible.
Then they talked for 20 minutes and they come to the conclusion that their first idea was the best idea.
Here we go. I'm using my kettlebell again for my Russian twist.
You know what, this one?
Nope.
Well, my laundry's blowing down.
Two rounds.
Better not rain. I'm just so mad.
How many rounds in there? 4.
4, yeah.
shots. How many rounds is that?
7. Six, sorry. This is my 8th round.
You're on your 8th. Nine, right? 8, right?
9.
Five seconds left.
Oh.
You get 10?
She's still asleep in that same posture.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The butt up in the air, the arm in a Kimura.
Okay, so Joe's got exactly 10 rounds. I got 9 plus 5. Okay. So, the end of the session, mix of strength and cardio. I'm going to spend a little bit of time stretching out my hip flexors because they're very tight today.
I'm going to run off so that I can get to the store.
Chelsea's running off. I'm going to look after the baby. So if you guys want to hang around, just working a little bit of hip flexor, some lower back stuff. Hang around. Okay.
Do you need this book? Or anything?
Okay, so first time I'm going to drop into our King Arthur's pose. So try to keep your chest up nice and tall. Leg forwards here, hip engaged. Arm around, other hand on the hip, and just rotate.
Hey, if it rains, get the laundry out the one.
Is it going to finish it away?
Huh?
Is it likely to?
It's not likely to, but we're in England.
There. So just hold this for a few moments. Go intentionally a bit sideways on. Same thing, trying to check out my front hip to make sure that I've got that good straight line. Hip engage, twist. Nice. Okay. Next one we're going to do, you're going to keep in this this staggered pose here. You can switch to the same side, or be on the same side or switch it over. We're just going to pulse that back leg up and down, engaging that hip flexor. There we go, 10 times, and then switch to the opposite side. Same thing, just pulse. Really try and feel it in the hip flexor. And we're using our hamstrings to pull back up. Go again. Okay, switch to the other side again. This time you're going to attempt to reach back, grab hold of your foot. If you have a belt, you can or a band, because we've been using bands. Use the band here. Okay, create the space. You're going to drop into that stretch. You can pull on the foot a little bit. Okay, just let the weight of your body drop into that position and get that lovely stretch down the front of your quad. Just opening out the hips a little bit. And then something on the opposite side. You spend, I don't know, 5 breaths, something like that. Really try and get that body weight doing the work and sag into it. So it's a lovely stretch for me right now. Really feel that engaged. Let the body weight just sink through. Sag in the middle so you're getting that good stretch. Try not to drop your shoulder just to get lower to the ground. Nice. And relax there. Okay, we're just going to go into the hero's pose. So you can just open out your legs and sit down. If you need to, you can support yourself with your hands or a couple of books. And just spend a little bit of time here. This is good for opening up the knees. A little bit of a light stretch in the quads too. Just stay nice and tall. We'll adjust it in a second. Okay, now if you go with here, bring this one leg in front. Okay, you can sit all the way down on the ground. Then you're going to sag back. Now I want you to engage your glutes here, and you should engage your glutes, engage the quad here, around your spine. You should start to feel a stretch down the front of the hamstring again. Front of the quad, sorry. Keep that shin along the ground. Nice. Bring out to the other side. Same thing. Leg in front, hip down. Sink through the core, so you're rounding that core. Engage the core, engage the quad, and work from there. Nice. Okay, just working on performance a little bit. So go to this 90-90 position here. Okay, make sure that you're not like leaning out to the side too much. You're actually in a 90-90 position, so hip and knee are in line. Okay, and then from there, engage your core, lean forwards, keep leaning, start to feel that stretch in the hip. Okay, try and get your chest all the way down. And then once you're down, you can start to round the rest of your torso. The last thing coming down is the head. And then just stay here for a few seconds. Come all the way up. You're going to lean back. Stay in this position. If you feel you start to cramp in this outside hip, you can take it off. Just bring your leg out in front of you. And then come forwards again. Same thing. Inhale. Engage the core. Forward from the hip. Drop it down. Nice. Now switch it around to the other side. Same thing. Get that 90-90 position. This one. Inhale through the core. And I'm saying it's a little cramping in my leg. And now lean forwards. Engage the core. Drop. Slowly fold forwards. And then spend a few moments here. And then go back. And just hands behind. Try and keep your knee down to the ground here. And then come forwards, chest down, one more time. Remember, engage that core, drop through, and then hold that breath. Don't hold that breath, sorry, breathe. Should never hold your breath when you're stretching. Should breathe though. Nice. Just bring it out. We're going to go into, what was this called? King of the Fishes? Lord of the Fishes? Something like that. Anyway, half Lord of the Fishes. So bring that leg over the top. Keep your chest up nice and tall. Armpit through. Start to rotate out and back. And you should feel a slight stretch just in the outside of the hip. That's our timer till we can go in 10 minutes. I just left my timer on, wasn't intentional. And switch to the other leg. Oh no, another 10-minute round. Same thing. Chest up, rotate out. Nice. Okay, and come out. Okay, guys, good training. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that session. I'm going to stop my timer. Anybody in our group? We've got a bunch of stuff coming up this week. I'm actually going to shoot a quick video, I think, just to let everybody know what's going on. Other than that, have a great day, guys, and we'll see you all very soon. Stay positive and look out for each other.